Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have almost done with the modeling of this particular exhibition stall over here. So let's start up with the texturing part. So before that, I'll just make a few of the copies over here for it. So let's just adjust it accordingly. So I'll just make a copy of it. I'll shuffle it in this way. That's it. Alright. So let's go into this. So we have already created this. So select this and slightly just select the polygon, and if you feel to slightly extrude this up, we can slightly extrude this up. I'll go into this view. I'll just push this down in this way. So go into the rendering, go into the render setup, and let's activate this Vray over here. After that, so go into the material editor, press M, go into the slate material editor, and let's take a Vray material. So add a Vray material. Let's take any color because this texturing is a very simple. We are just going to assign textures or colors. Let's slightly give a bit of reflection to it and assign this over here onto the top. Assign it. Now I'll select this beams over here which we had created. So I'll just slightly just shuffle this out over here. Select this. Select this whole thing. So I'll just select this over here. Okay, we'll adjust this. First let's again go into the material editor, and we have a Vray light material. I can just assign a Vray light material for it, much better. So you can shift this, you can delete this if not required. You can just select this, this and this, and let's just duplicate it. So you can push this out. So it was gone inside of it. So select this again and shuffle it out. Now looks much better. Drag it till here. So you can just select this and you can make copies over here. Now you can again select this, drag it over here. So let's just delete this part. So select this and this. So again go into the material editor, take a Vray material. Let's take a white color. Slightly I'll assign a bit of reflection. Let's add a color. Instead of white, I can slightly make it a bit off-white, or make it a bit yellowish. Looks much better. So we'll create it a bit separately. So again I'll go into this. I'll take an auto grid. I'll activate the auto grid option. Slightly scale this. Push this out. Again take a cylinder. So reduce the radius, increase its height, and shuffle it over here. So convert to editable poly, and you can just put a swift loop over here. Select the edges, ring it, control click on the polygon and extrude it by local normal and click OK. So once you're done, again I'll go into this view. I'll make a copy of it and slightly I'll again shuffle it down. Perfect. Alright, so select this chairs. Let's ungroup it and let's assign something different. So let's assign a chrome material for this. So how you can assign a chrome material? So you can just select this, a chrome shader. So let's go into the material editor. Let's take a Vray material. Let's rename it as chrome over here. Make it as white. I'll give the reflection. I'll increase its I'll go into the Fresnel IOR. I'll increase this IOR. Oops, it's too high. Slightly reduce it, and you can see this glossiness. If you reduce it, it will become more of a satin. So you make it 1. So 1 will give you the full reflections. So if you want to see how it looks like, first let's just assign this over here. So Okay, so let's go into render setup. I'll just activate this irridence map. I'll activate this GA environment. Okay, uh, convert to poly. Now render this. So now we'll see the reflections over here, very high reflections. So you can go into the environment. I'll put some map or something just for your understanding. Let's put one map and let's render it and see. So you're getting very high reflections of the environment. Can add some texture on the floor if required. Yeah, can see this. So what I'll do over here is like I'll slightly reduce it. Now let's render it again. Okay, now this is much better. It was very high reflective, so I'll slightly reduced it. So just for instance, if I want to show you how it looks like, I'll just apply on this just for an example. Then you will get an idea how this chrome will look like. You can see the chrome now. This is how the chrome will look like. Not getting a proper angle. Now you can see this. It's going to be very reflective. Just for an instance, I've not done any kind of settings yet over here, so you might get some noise and everything over here. So first let's select all of this. So all the support for the chair, select this all. Perfect. Now again you can just assign it. So select this. For this again I can take some fabric material. I'll go into the bitmap and I'll assign fabric material for this. So let's go into the exhibition texture. I'll just assign this and let's give a UVW map. So you can even assign a bit of noise over here, so you can make it slightly rough. So connect it with the bump map, make it 0.1. So same thing will be applied for all of this. So let's just assign it UVW map, set it as a box. Alright, so you want to see once how it looks like, you can just render it. Alright, so for this and this, we'll be assigning the same shader. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. We can just see how it looks like. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the coming tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.